An old man, 65 years old, sits alone in his beat-up car. He's holding a small piece of paper. It's his very first Social Security check for just $105. For most people, this is the end of the road. It is a sign to finally rest after a long life. But for this man, this tiny check was not an ending. It was the starting line for one of the most amazing comeback stories in American history. To understand this moment, you have to know his life was filled with struggle. This wasn't his first failure. It was not even close. He had tried and failed at so many things for so many years. He was fired from his job as a railroad worker. He tried to be a lawyer, but that ended after he got into a fistfight with his own client right in the middle of a courtroom. He sold insurance, but he was not very good at it. He even ran a ferry boat business and a company that made lamps. Every single time, his dreams would fall apart. But this last failure hurt the most. He had finally built a small, successful restaurant on the side of a busy road. For a moment, it seemed like he had won. Then, the government built a new highway that went around his town. Suddenly, the cars disappeared. His customers were gone. He lost his business, his savings, everything. That $105 check was not for retirement. It was all he had left in the world. This was rock bottom. It seemed like no matter how hard he tried, he was meant to fail. By age 65, he had almost nothing to show for his life. Right there, in that car, holding that tiny check, something amazing happened. He could have given up. He could have just tried to live on that $105 a month. Most people would have. But instead, a new idea sparked inside his heart. He thought about the one thing in his life that had always worked, the one thing people always loved, no matter what, his secret recipe for fried chicken. So what did he do? He got in his car and started driving. He did not have money for hotels, so he slept in the back seat of his car. His car was his home and his office. He would walk into restaurants wearing his famous white suit. He wanted to look professional and important, even though he had almost no money to his name. He was not asking for a handout. He was making an offer. He told the restaurant owners he would cook his chicken for them and their workers for free. If they liked it, they could add it to their menu. For every piece of chicken they sold, the owner would pay him just 5 cents. This was the start of his impossible journey. Think about that for a second. When you have nothing left, you hold on to the one thing you know is good. For Colonel Sanders, it was that special recipe for fried chicken. He knew it was amazing, even when the whole world told him he was a failure. This is a huge lesson for all of us. We all have a secret recipe hidden inside us. It might be a skill, a great idea, or something special we can do. His journey shows us that this one good thing can be the seed for a giant tree, even if you plant it very late in life. But turning that recipe into a dream was not easy. Almost everyone he met told him no. He traveled all over the country, asking restaurant owners to try his chicken. They didn't just say no, they laughed in his face. Picture hearing the word no 10 times. Now, think about hearing it 100 times. Colonel Sanders heard no more than 1,000 times. For 2 long years, he drove his old car from town to town, sleeping in the back seat because he could not pay for a hotel room. He would cook his chicken for restaurant owners, and they would tell him he was just a crazy old man in a funny white suit. His dream was being crushed over and over again. Every closed door was another heavy weight on his shoulders. But he did not stop. And then, after 1,009 rejections, it happened. The big turning point. In Salt Lake City, Utah, a restaurant owner named Pete Harmon decided to listen. He tasted the chicken, and he saw the sparkle in the old man's eyes. Pete Harmon said yes. He took a chance. He put a new item on his menu called Kentucky Fried Chicken. And right away, people loved it. The taste was so good, customers came back again and again. That one single yes was like the first ray of sunshine after a long, dark storm. After that first yes, everything started to change. That one restaurant in Utah that sold his chicken soon led to another, then 5 more, then 50. The comeback had begun, and it was growing faster than anyone could believe. His simple idea, that 5 cents a chicken deal he offered restaurant owners, was brilliant. It made it easy for others to join him. This plan let his dream spread like wildfire from one state to the next, carried by the amazing taste of his secret recipe. Word started to get around about the old man with the white suit and the incredible chicken. He was no longer a failure sleeping in his car. He was building something special. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes of a burned-out life, Colonel Sanders was finally becoming unstoppable. This shows us something so important. Big wins do not happen all at once. They are built piece by piece, day by day. His amazing journey was not a lucky break or a magic trick. It was made from thousands of moments of not giving up when everything seemed lost. Every small step forward was a victory. Each person who said yes to his chicken recipe was like a tiny light in the darkness. He kept going, one small win at a time. It is a powerful reminder that if you just keep moving forward, even when you can barely see the path, you are building your own road to triumph. And now for the best part. Just a few years after he was broke and alone, Colonel Sanders sold his company. He sold it for $2 million. That is a huge amount of money, like getting almost $20 million today. Think about that change. The man who started with a single Social Security check, not even enough to pay his bills, became a multi-millionaire. He went from being forgotten to being famous all over the world. His face became a symbol of delicious food and big dreams. But it was more than the money. It was about proving to everyone and to himself that he was not finished. He showed the world that a good idea and a spirit that will not quit can break through any wall. He became a true American icon, a hero for anyone who has ever been counted out. The biggest truth from his story is that your life is not over when people think it is. So many people looked at a 65-year-old man with a white suit and saw an ending. They saw someone whose best days were long gone. He saw a beginning. His story screams at us that our age, our past failures, and what other people think of us do not decide our future. The only thing that decides our future is the fire we keep burning inside our own hearts. So, what is your secret recipe? What is the one amazing idea or special talent you have that the world needs to see? Maybe you think it is too late, or that you have already failed too many times. The story of Colonel Sanders is not just a story about a man who sold chicken. It is a story about the unstoppable power that lives inside all of us. It is proof that our biggest rock bottom can become our strongest launchpad. It shows that your greatest comeback could be just one brave decision away. It is waiting for you to believe it is possible, to stand up and to show the world what you are made of. Your journey to unstoppable can start right now. That first small success was like a tiny spark in a huge, dark forest. It did not just bring a little light. It started a fire of hope that grew bigger and bigger, spreading faster than anyone could have believed. The one person who said yes told 2 friends, and those friends told more. The secret recipe, once rejected by so many, was now wanted by everyone. From that single restaurant, the idea grew to 10, then 100, then 1,000 restaurants all across the country. Each new sign that went up was another victory, another reminder that the fight was worth it. Picture the man who once held a single check for $105, his face filled with worry. Now, see him standing proud, his dream built into a giant company known all around the world. The simple white suit he wore became a symbol, not of being rich, but of never, ever giving up. This amazing change showed the world a powerful truth. The win was not just about building a big business. It was about a person proving that a lifetime of being told no could be erased by one powerful yes that came from inside their own heart. The big lesson from this journey is simple and clear. Your age does not decide when your dream can start. It is just a number. Your fire, your big idea, and your will to fight are what truly matter. Think of it like a great tree. Some trees grow tall and strong when they are young. But others, after many years of quiet waiting, can suddenly burst with life, growing bigger and stronger than all the rest, showing their true colors late in life. This same strength lives inside every single one of us, waiting. The story of a man who started with so little at age 65 is not just his story. It is a mirror showing us the power we all have hidden deep inside. So the real question is, what is your secret recipe? It does not have to be about food. It is that one special thing, that one idea you truly believe in, even if no one else sees it yet. That is your launch pad. Feel that little spark of an idea inside you. It might feel small, and you might feel scared, but that is how every great comeback begins. The growth was explosive. What started with one yes became a phenomenon. By 1963, less than a decade after he started his journey from the back seat of his car, there were over 600 Kentucky Fried Chicken restaurants across the country. A new one opened almost every other day, a constant drumbeat of success. It starts with one person, alone, who decides to believe in their own dream one more time. Taking that first step is the start of becoming unstoppable. It is how you turn your own rock bottom into the solid ground you build a new life on. Your journey is waiting. Your time is now.